we are about to spoil the original 1934 version of The Man Who Knew Too Much. If you haven't seen the film and plan on watching it, then click away now. Or if you've already seen it, or you just don't care, then please stick around.
Oh no, that dog is in the way. I'll go save it. Isn't it funny how it kind of just happened because I saved the dog? Like, it could have been so much worse.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Cinema Roulette. All right, today we are finishing, I think, the first category on this wheel. This is the end of early Hitchcock, and since there's only one film left, you can probably guess what it is, but we need some banter noises before that.
Do we really?
Do we actually? I don't know. What happened?
We can keep it either way, or we're just coming back to this. It's up to you.
That works. Okay, let's just roll with it.
This is banter noises.
This is, in fact, banter noises, which is more than we thought we had initially.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, someone has probably figured out the banter noises that we were going to do, but that's A Man Who Knew Too Much. But that's not the title. It would be The Man Who Knew Too Much.
1934. Yes, that's right. It is the earliest film in Alfred Hitchcock's filmography. And unlike...
well, there were some films before this, wasn't there?
There were some films before that, but they were silent.
Earliest on this wheel.
Yeah. Much like the silence that was beforehand.
Oh, that's right.
Mm-hmm. It was lovely.
Did we actually go silent, or we just keep talking?
No, we went silent for just a couple seconds.
Like the reasonable amount of time we should do it,
yes,
but we do
except
it
we
longer
don't.
every time.
Exactly, every single time. So, excuse me, guys. If my throat's a little raspy, it's still healing from an incident yesterday morning. So,
that's true.
Yeah. But yes, I take that back. The films for this were not silent. Actually, Hitchcock was a very early pioneer, and his first one was in 1929. So, his first sound film. Anything before that, I think he actually made, because The Lodger was a famous one before that, but I think his... Oh, you all right?
Yeah,
I forget what it is. It's either his first or second feature that doesn't exist. It's like the only lost film in Hitchcock's entire filmography.
Damn.
Yeah.
I could find it.
Yeah, right. How? How would you find it?
With a metal detector.
I mean, I guess. Because it was made of, what, nitrate stock or something? Very flammable.
Everything's flammable if you try hard enough.
True. So, yes, I will let Justin take it away with the synopsis.
Hey, Cameron.
Yes?
I don't have my notes.
Well, you should probably go grab them.
Hey, want to see an editing trick? Watch. Here we go. Oh, wow, I have my notes.
Man, wow.
Okay, so we're in a Swiss lodge, and there's a skiing competition, and then a dude just eats it, but he's fine. Don't worry about it.
Yep.
Like, literally, he is just fine. That's not me being sarcastic.
He's good. He doesn't, like, break his neck or anything. He's just fine. He just lost the competition.
And his wife, Jill, is just openly talking about cheating on him.
Yep.
She's also a sharpshooter. This is important for later.
Yes.
But they're... Like, it's just a friendly competition type place. Everyone's having a good time. Even at night, people are having a nice dance. The wife is dancing with the person she's going to commit adultery with. And then he's suddenly shot.
Yep.
And the most nonchalant way of getting shot, just like, oh.
Yeah, I think he. I think he literally. You hear the sound go off. He like lifts up his coat jacket, and you see some blood there. And I think he's literally just like, oh damn, and then just kind of like goes and just like she helps him down, and then he dies.
Drat! I've been shot.
Darn! It's like the most casual shooting ever.
And then he tells her name is Jill. He tells Jill, Go up to my room. Look in a hairbrush. Tell no one I told you this. So
Yes.
she immediately goes to her husband.
Tells him that.
Tells him. And then the husband goes and does things because it's the 30s.
Yeah. And then Jill goes into the mansion and, oh, wait, wrong media.
Hope this isn't Chris's blood.
Yeah.
But he goes up to the room and he finds a secret note in a brush. And it's like, well, I don't know what the hell this means. But the cops are now swarming the place because, he was in... Well, Lawrence is his name.
Yeah,
Lawrence was in the room and it's like, why were you in there?
Yeah.
I'm not telling. Shut up.
Yeah, and then on the note we saw it said something about an A-Hall. I wonder who that could be.
I don't know.
Well, you do know, but...
I don't.
You remember it from the movie, though.
I don't think I wrote down his name. But yeah, he finds a note and doesn't tell the cops, and the cops are interviewing everyone who was at least close to the man who was shot, or Lawrence, who was in the room.
Yep.
And they're interviewing the wife mainly because she was dancing with him. When all of a sudden Lawrence gets a very a note of great urgency. So he reads it, and then he goes in and talks to his wife. It's a note that says, don't tell the cops anything, or we will kill your daughter who we have. Also, their daughter was there. She's not now.
Yeah, she's not now. She gets whisked away by, like, Slay or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then he proceeds to burn that note.
Yeah, he burns that note so the cops don't know. They're still interrogated for a good bit, but they aren't saying anything because they don't want to risk their daughter dying. But one cop stays after the rest leave, and it's like, hey, so your daughter kidnapped? No, you were told not to talk about it, weren't you? Even if I was, shut up.
Yeah, pretty much.
And he's like, well, what if your daughter's dead? Villains call up immediately as he says that, and is like, okay, don't you talk to that cop. I'm telling you right now, we will kill your daughter. Here's your daughter. Hello.
Yep.
Daughter is fine. So now we need to solve this on our own because the cops aren't helpful, except we bring Gibson along.
Mm.
Who was Gibson anyway? Because it wasn't the cop who was there. Who was Gibson?
I forget.
I do too.
I mean, I know everybody's face in there. Names, not so much.
Well, Gibson was the one who gets his tooth pulled in a sec.
Oh, no, not His name wasn't Gibson. It was something else.
Was it not? Oh.
No, it wasn't. I can say that with great certainty. It was Clive.
Clive, sorry. I wrote Gibson down for something else. That was a different name. But yeah, who was Clyde before?
Clive?
Clive, yeah.
He kind of wasn't in the movie until after his daughter gets kidnapped. He wasn't in the opening part.
Okay. So Clive's here now.
Yeah, he's here now. He's a thing. He I think he's first introduced when they're playing with the trains. He's in the room with the wife.
Right, okay.
So.
But they go and check the address that the note had because that's where the mean's supposed to happen, and they assume it's the villains.
Mm-hmm.
So Lawrence and Clive go to the dentist. Clive lies about having a toothache, and Des just instantly pulls out a tooth. That's it, and sets him out. It's like, okay, dentist, work on me. But since Lawrence is forced to look forward, he can't see the two people enter. So he quickly knocks out the dentist and switch places with him to get more information.
Yep.
And then we go to... This basically leads to enough information to head to a cult church.
Yep.
And him and Clive go into the church, just kind of scoping the place out. And the head of the church all of a sudden goes, hey, if you're new here, you should really come up. And we haven't caught on to you yet, don't worry.
Yep. Totally wink, wink.
Anyway, that wasn't your Discord. But they're in church. Clive goes up for the initiation, basically. It gets hypnotized. It's just sitting there.
Yep.
And then they're like, okay, all of these types of members go away.
Yeah, anyone who's already been initiated. He's like, all the new members stay.
Yeah. And Lawrence tries to leave, but then gets a gun pulled on him because guess what? They kind of figured out the two people who they knew faces of and would knew if they talked to the cops are the people in there.
Yeah.
But Lawrence is now captured. That we get one of the best fight scenes ever.
It's so good. It's just a bunch of chairs being thrown at everybody. It's just a chair fight.
Okay. And the main thing that's going down is the person who was killed was a spy.
Yeah.
Who knew about an knew that these people were conspiring to assassinate a political figure.
Yeah, and then I have to mention too that during that whole the chair fight, he pulls down one of the guy's coats and he sees that he has a ticket for Albert Hall, and so it's not someone named A Hall, it's the Royal Albert Hall.
That's right.
So he tells Clive to go. He like breaks the window and tells him to go out and tell the police. Clive escapes and says that, and then he's captured by them.
Well,
So-
he does break Clive's hypnosis by throwing a fucking
Yeah,
chair at it.
Yeah, just
Because the whole church... We'll talk about that scene later.
yeah.
I'll just get through the summary.
Yep.
But yeah, he tells Clive, go get help, basically, for the hall where the assassination's going to be. Also, one of the people, the main assassin, is a sharpshooter who was against Jill back in the opening.
Yep.
Man, Hitchcock really likes doing that, having some dude at the beginning be really important
He
later.
does. I know. Yeah, and then he does go and get the police, but unfortunately they write off as he's drunk because they make a very convincing argument.
Yeah, because he tries to take them back to the church. It's like, no, they got the thing. They got this problem. No, that's what he wanted. He wanted Clive to go get police help for the church, but Clive takes the time to call his wife and like go to the theater. Don't ask questions. Just solve this issue.
Clive tips her off, so they are able to get Clive out of the way, but unfortunately his wife leaves before they're able to contact him.
Yeah, because they were like, contact the wife and tell her if they go to the theater, we'll kill the child.
Yep.
But since Clive was calling her, the call didn't go through.
Mm-hmm.
So Jill is at this whole time Lawrence is just kind of locked up there.
Yeah.
He's in a soundproof room. If he does anything, he'll be shot.
Yeah, at least they're nice enough to give him a smoke and dinner.
Yeah, they're like, it's not even the worst kidnapping.
No.
It's like, okay, I know we have your daughter and you want to stop our assassination and all, but here's a smoke.
But
just
yeah.
chill out. If this all goes well, you can leave.
Exactly. It's like there's no sense being needlessly cruel or anything. Yeah, here, have some dinner, have some bread. It's all good.
Bread. But Jill goes to the theater, realizes where the target is. I don't know if did she notice the gun or just generally kind of felt things out?
She notices the gun eventually.
Yeah,
so.
she notices the gun as it's lining up and she screams, which the assassin then runs away back to the group in the church. And it's like, yeah, I got him. Turn on the radio. Luckily, the dude survived. He was only shot in the shoulder. It's like,
and it's dramatic irony because the sound made her lose her shot, but now her sound made him lose his shot.
yeah. Back in the skeet shooting.
Yep.
So then we have a massive shootout with police, which just Lawrence takes this time to escape with his daughter, or at least hide out elsewhere.
Yep.
The shootout goes on for a good bit, but eventually they lose to the cops. All the villains are dead. That's it.
And that's it. Movie ends. So, yes, that was the original Man Who Knew Too Much. So,
I don't get the title though.
Is
it because Lawrence knows too much? That's why he's
involved?
involved?
Lawrence. I think so. I think that's the whole point. Is because his wife tells him, and then he goes and finds it, and the whole time he knows all this information that he shouldn't know. I think is the title, but it's still kind of loose. Like,
also since it has what's the actor's name? The villain.
Peter Lorre.
Peter Lorre. Since it has him on the cover, I thought that was going to be the man who knew too much. But that's the villain, and the villain doesn't seem to know much.
Yeah, he doesn't, which is the funny thing. I do love Peter Lorre, though. So.
Oh, he does a great job.
Yeah.
He's really fun.
So, trying to think here. So, should we go into our thoughts or the facts first?
I don't care which.
Okay. You know what? We'll go into the fun facts. We'll get those out of the way. So
fun.
Yes, fun time. So the first one that you read accidentally was the fact that Peter Lorre, because he was a German actor and he had recently fled from the Nazis in Germany.
I thought it was Austrian.
Well, I think he was Austrian, but there were still Nazis there.
Yeah, there were still Nazis there. Just
yeah, but he had recently fled there, and he had a meeting with Hitchcock, and because he was like looking at him like, and Hitchcock was just talking like, oh yes, hello, blah blah blah, and he's just going, ha ha, just like looking at him and kind of laughing was the thing. Like he was like acting like he knew who it was, and Alfred Hitchcock didn't even realize that he had an extremely limited command of the English language. So he was like, okay, you know, I'm going to cast him, and he actually learned pretty much 90% of his lines phonetically.
What does that mean again?
means like you learn how to say it, but you usually don't know what it means.
You
like,
don't understand. Oh, so you can pronounce it, but you have no idea what you're saying.
Exactly. Like, yeah. If, like, for example, if I were to say Japanese, like, nani akure, it's like, I have no idea what that means. I just know that's a term. I actually do know what that means, but what the hell, basically.
How rude. Why'd you swear on this show, you fuck?
I know someone's going to correct me because it's not a literal translation, but yeah, that's basically an example of phonetic learning. But another fun fact. Actually, there were two of them. I'm trying to think of which one I want to go with first. Yes. So the dentist scene was actually originally supposed to take place in a barbershop.
Huh.
But Hitchcock saw a very famous prison movie, because those were really popular in the 30s. I Am a Fugitive from the Chain Gang, in which there is a scene basically exactly like it in a barbershop.
Oh.
So he changed it to a dentist's office and kind of add the gas. So.
How would he have knocked out the barber?
I don't know. Presumably just choking him out. We that's one thing we'll probably never know. So
we can ask Hitchcock.
Right?
You got a Ouija board?
Yeah, I know. And another the two ones. I remember what the other one was now, but the ending shootout of the movie was actually inspired by real events.
Oh.
Because Alfred Hitchcock grew up in London around the time the event took place. It was called the Sydney Street Siege, which took place on January 3rd, 1911, in which London police and a unit of the Army Scots Guards shot it out with a gang of heavily armed anarchists who are apparently, also there were three of them, in a flat held up by police. And he was in London at the time. He kind of saw this from his window, and it kind of inspired him to include the ending shootout.
It's kind of fucked up, that
Isn't it, though? Like... And there are stills that I think exist of the siege where you can see what actually inspired the film. So
it's kind of fucked up. I don't know how I feel about that.
I don't either, because I wouldn't do that. Like, good on him. Maybe it was his way of kind of getting that out of his system or something. Like, kind of his way of dealing with the trauma, maybe. So,
or he just went.
Or he just.
That's neat.
Yeah, or he just did that. But yes, and then the last fun fact, which you kind of know, but I'll tell you a little more. There was, I think, one tidbit you didn't know, but this one was remade in 1950 something. I forget the exact date. 8 by Hitchcock himself.
Yep.
And he changed quite a few things. I think Jimmy Stewart actually plays the lead dad.
Huh.
And I think it's Doris Day as the wife. So we got bigger name actors, bigger budget. It's in color and all that. That's really the only difference. It's in, well, not the only, but I'm saying that's like one of the most major differences. It's in color. But he also changed the setting to the Middle East.
Again, why?
For some reason. I haven't the faintest idea why.
Like, clearly location doesn't matter in this.
It doesn't.
Like, you just need a political figure at a theater.
Yeah, maybe it's because like he wanted to show it off or whatever or something, like do something exotic and different with it, but I don't know. And the weirdest thing about the 1958 remake, it doesn't include the ending shootout. The movie ends with the Royal Albert Hall sequence.
That's so much less satisfying.
Isn't it though? Yeah, it's pretty lame. And I've seen the remake. It's been a good few years, but I think like the daughter plays something on the piano afterwards and they're reunited and something happens where they're arrested. It's not nearly as good. I think it's because people like mostly remember the Royal Albert Hall sequence, so he wanted to make it more climactic. But in doing so, I thought it wasn't as good as the movie.
It was already climactic though. It was the most tense scene of the movie.
Exactly. Like
that makes me kind of appreciate this one more, but also like, what?
I don't know. It was an odd decision.
You couldn't think of a way to make that shootout more tense or something? You just cut it?
Exactly. Yeah, it's a weird decision. So those are some fun facts about the movie.
I'm just kind of stuck on the whole the shooting being cut out, because that is I think it does go on a bit long, the shootout, but
I agree.
But it does feel raw enough with its budget that it feels like an actual shootout. It's not just, like bang, 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 bang. It's like the cops slowly lining up shots and they even have one of the criminals like has to go out and grab the
more
ammo.
Yeah. Yeah, and it does. It feels like it because they're smart. They're not just going out. Bah, 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 bah. They're actually like breaking the windows and shooting out them and taking cover and stuff.
Yeah.
So
actually, a way to make that more tense is to like have the misses by the police go into the room wherever Lawrence and the daughter are. So then they're like having dodge bullets as well.
Yeah, that would be good.
That could add tension to the scene. Just a thought.
Just a thought, Hitchcock.
Just a thought, master of tension.
Yeah,
Gee.
master of suspense.
Suspense. That's what I was thinking.
So yes, thoughts on the movie, I guess.
Going on with like fights, the fucking church
I
fight.
love the church fight so much because the build up to it's good and it just comes kind of out of nowhere. Just like we're just throwing chairs at each other and the place gets beat the fuck up. I think I love that about it. Like by the time it's over, there's just piles of broken chairs on the floor.
Yeah, because the church doesn't have pews; it's just wooden chairs all over the place.
Yeah.
And like they're about to shoot Lawrence, but then one person says like, "No, don't shoot! The cops will show up."
So she actually plays the organ to try to cover the noise in the church.
And one dude just gets nailed in the head too.
It's great, and I love because of how destructible the environment was. I think at one point, like he throws a chair upwards, it hits a light and breaks it and stuff.
Yeah,
it's
just
like
everything in this room is beat to crap.
it's so good.
So yeah, that's just a fun scene.
Hell yeah,
honestly,
I love that scene so much.
The theater is also good tension.
Yes.
Just the general of sitting there waiting.
I think that's why it was so praised, is because it's from her perspective pretty much entirely. Like you see her, and I love how like she looks this way and then you see the camera look that way, looks the other way, camera pans over to this way. And that one transition was so fucking smooth.
Which one?
The one where like she's like freaking out, like starting to faint, it fades and then immediately like fades into the gun.
Oh like, yeah, the gun coming out.
It's so smooth.
I mean, that scene is just Hitchcock's whole spiel about tension, where we, in case you haven't heard, it's you can either have a scene where two people are talking and a bomb goes off. You get a quick shock.
Yeah, like it's a sudden shock. It's a good thing it lasts only about like 5 seconds, though.
Or you can do the scene where you tell the audience there is a bomb here that will go off in 5 minutes, and then don't show the bomb again.
Yep.
And that's what this is basically. It's there is someone who is going to shoot this ambassador.
Yeah, and she finds the ambassador fairly quickly. She looks over and finds him, but she has no idea where this guy is. You just know he's there, and he's going to try to assassinate him.
Oh, my eye's itchy.
You're good.
Yeah. But yeah, and you just have to sit there and wait.
Yeah, it's really tense. It's a really good scene in the movie, and that's probably the reason it is the most famous scene in the movie.
Now, if only the first half of the movie was that interesting.
I know, yeah. The first half, it does take a little bit to actually get going. But once it gets going, it is really good.
Yeah, it's just a fine mystery.
Yeah, and I do, again, appreciate it because it was made in 1934. It's just so impressive, the editing and everything, so...
Yeah, and I told you this morning, but there's an interview with Del Toro from Criterion, just him praising the movie. And it's mostly because this is where you can see all of Hitchcock's cliches start to form. Yeah,
it was the first time his whole formula kind of came together in that way, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, and it just is good. Like all the actors do a fine job. We're doing fine time-wise, though.
Cool.
So, and yeah, it's really solid and really well put together, I think. So
yeah, it's just a fine movie.
So, yeah, if you're curious, definitely check it out. Like,
watch this one, not the 58.
Yeah, not the 58 one. I mean, the 58 one has some good scenes, but overall, as a whole, I feel it's way weaker.
If you cut out that shootout, yeah, because there's no satisfying ending.
Exactly. I think the guy might just be like arrested instead of actually shot, which is less satisfying. And like the whole thing about the wife being a sharpshooter, that was built up in the beginning and it paid off. Why would you cut that?
I forgot to mention that in the synopsis, actually.
Oh, did you?
I did.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
I just completely forgot to mention it because
the daughter goes on the roof.
Yeah, and is being chased by the assassin.
Yeah.
And the cop is like, a cop aims his rifle but is too worried about hitting the child.
Yep.
So Jill takes the rifle and sharpshoots the guy.
Yep.
It's important. She had a reason to be there.
Yes.
Which is rare for a 30s movie.
It is, which is why I appreciate it. She actually got a badass moment at the end, so...
A woman allowed to do action?
Yeah.
Crazy.
Wow.
No wonder we can't do this in America.
Yeah. Oh, that was the other thing I was going to mention. I think another reason this didn't really get a wide release in America was because of the subject matter. Because of, one, an actual child being put in danger, and two, isn't cheating on your wife hilarious? Man.
Yeah, in the beginning.
Yeah, wow.
Adultery.
Hilarious. I love that about the movie. It's so random.
Yeah, imagine that. America caring if a child is in danger.
Anyway, I think, my friends, it is time to unmute it.
I just had to hit. I hit start record.
Okay, good. I just want to make sure it didn't go silent like the past 2 times.
I mean, we can edit in the sound.
We can, but I want to hear it. No!
Okay, we have 3 movies left. We have Double Indemnity, White Heat, and One Missed Call. The Japanese one, not the American
Yeah,
movie.
the original Japanese was not the... which, by all accounts, I heard was absolute garbage.
Yep.
So...
I still find The Ring interesting that it was made by the same director, both the American version and the Japanese version.
Yeah, isn't that fucking weird?
There's still 2 very different movies.
Yes.
There's like the movie Funny Games, which was the same director both times, and it's literally the same movie.
Is it just shot for shot?
It's literally shot for shot.
I
I think there's only one difference.
Yeah, and the only other major difference is it's in English, right? Instead of German, is it?
I think.
I don't know.
I don't remember. Is it either German or French?
Mm-hmm.
Gross. I don't like that movie. Anyway. It is time to... Do you want to say it? Like...
Sure. Spin.
It's White Heat.
Okay, it's White Heat.
I was trying to think of a joke here. I got nothing, honestly.
Next, we will do White Heat with James Cagney, if I'm not mistaken.
You are.
Am I?
I don't know. I don't know actors.
That's fair. Yeah, you have.
I've never seen this movie.
Yeah. Well, I'm surprised you haven't at least heard of James Cagney, famous gangster actor.
Cameron, how many gangster movies have I seen?
Okay, sir, but I mean, you at least know gangster movies. Like,
I only know, like, after New Wave, honestly.
oh, really? Okay, that's fair. So you don't know as much classic gangster, so you don't know, like, Edward G. Robinson and all that?
No,
Okay.
I only know there's, like, the original Scarface.
True. All right, so stay tuned.
And I guess Some Like It Hot is technically a gangster movie.
It is technically directed by the same guy who did Double Indemnity. So
True,
that'll
but
be
we're not
fun.
doing that one. We're doing White Heat.
So we'll see you guys next time for White Heat or our 200th episode, which we still don't know where that'll be.
I think by this point we have done the
Have we?
200th episode.
Okay, so we hope you
It was
liked
either going to be at the start of November or near the middle, and we're well near the end of.
Yep.
Watch, it's going to be after this one.
Okay, bye. That was all.